Wow, the team up north once again, Big Ten East champions for the second straight year in a row. You have to give them credit. Once again, they're going to be headed to Indianapolis, and I think heading to the game this year, I'm not as concerned as I was last year when they were playing Iowa. They've been there before. Obviously, coming off a huge victory over my Buckeyes, and then turning around and having to play a lesser team in Iowa, and they dominated that game. This season they're going to be facing Purdue. Now, it's going to be a Purdue crowd. Purdue is not that far from Indianapolis. They're going to have a huge crowd. But the biggest question you have Purdue is that which team is going to show up. And if you've been watching Purdue the last few years, they have some really bright moments. They have some really low moments. And you don't know which team is going to show up on a given week. And this is another example of it. When Purdue's good, when they're rolling, they're rolling. But when they're bad, they're really, really bad. Big Ten championship on the line. I don't know what Purdue team is going to show up, but I do know that team up north is one of the best teams, in the country, if not the number one team in the country. I think with the body of work they have, even if they lose a game, they're probably going to go to the college football playoff, obviously having a tiebreaker, over my Buckeyes, and then just almost every other team in the nation having 2 losses. I don't see how they don't get into the college football playoff. But again, you want to try to win this game. Who win? I know for the fans and alums, students, everybody, they will want to be, back-to-back Big Ten champions. Biggest question is Corum going to play? Do you want to play? I've heard a lot of, Team of North fans talk. They don't want Corum to play. They feel like, especially the week after the week that Donovan Edwards had, I would, let him cook again and then prepare for the playoffs. Give Blake a month to get healthy. But I have the Wolverines winning this game.